Gonna fucking mess up on the Wi-Fi, but dude, station everyone. I think that might be my favorite intro, dude. I swear, that's the '90s one. Yo, so we got no Robbie this week. My man's on vacay with his girl, so we got a special co-host tonight. My man Jay Slip is in the building. And
Metal.
And we got two awesome guests tonight. I was so happy. And these guys, man, they just pushed their way in. They're like, yo, we're big ass fans of this movie, so they wanted to come join. And I was so happy because I'd be getting a little busy. So I always like I was trying to remember who said they wanted to join last week.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I think it was my man TM in the building. Didn't come for it. Wasn't able to make it for Planet Terror, the Grindhouse double feature, but he is here and well today, brother. Wi-Fi's doing good today, man. Good to see you, brother. First time on the show, too, bro. So glad to have you.
TM, friend of the show.
Friend of the show. Friend of you as well. Like, did
Yeah.
you sign my Pop Culture Philophers exclusive?
We haven't signed them yet, but we're going to. We're going to get all together, I think, this week.
Yeah, because I think Herm and I were the only two that wanted the whole crew.
Nice. We got you, man.
So we also got a fourth guest. It's one of my main homies, man. I fucking love having him every time, bro. It's just nothing but fun. I think third time now, bro. Third time, bro. Good to have him. My man Link, aka Stefan. What's up, brother?
What's up, buddy?
Big station, my brother. Always good to have you, dude. I'm so glad you threw it out there because I was trying to get a fourth. I asked Fable, but he was busy, so I was really glad you said that. I was gonna tell you in the message, like, anytime there's a movie we're doing and you want to join, bro, just message me, bro.
Oh yeah, I heard this one. I was like, yo, bro, I gotta
Fable wanted to be here, but
I know. He had some stuff going on.
It was his birthday yesterday.
Yeah, yep. And
interject real quick.
I totally fucking spaced because I said happy birthday to him, but he has the same birthday as my dad. My dad's birthday.
Yo.
I totally just slipped my mind when I said it. I said birthday to him, happy birthday, like at midnight, like, so it like felt like 2 days ago when I said happy birthday to him. So I didn't put that together. And it's funny, my dad's birthday is the same as his, and they're both literally like a day away from Father's Day.
That's dope.
2 days technically, but yeah, so big happy birthday to my man Fable. Fucking love you, brother. You are always missed, but I'm sure he'll be in the chat. If not, I know he'll catch it on the rewind because I think he might be out to dinner, to be honest.
Yeah, his son was taking him out for a birthday dinner today.
That's what I thought.
Real quick, Jay Stricker, I want you guys to sign my PCP exclusive too. I don't know where Trav got just you and
we got you. We got you.
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Like, I can't speak for you if I don't know.
Yeah, we got y'all. We'll take care of you, young men.
It's just cooler to have it signed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
But
got I think actually, hold on.
you got one of them.
There. Yeah.
Let's make you
Nice.
big.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, those
that
came
looks
out nice.
sick, yo.
I haven't seen them.
Yeah.
I've only just seen like the thumbnails and shit of it.
Yeah, they're nice, man.
Oh,
I guess you
shit.
can see the hold on. That's the coolest part, I guess. To me at least. That's
Oh yeah,
Yes. Yeah.
that's
sick.
it.
Official,
I
baby.
love that logo, man. It looks
Fuck
good
yeah.
on there.
Yes, it does. So, yeah, I think he's got them all. He's working on getting all of them. Who wants them signed and shipped out and all that good stuff.
Hell yeah. He just received them recently, then.
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the book just came out not too long ago.
Yeah, I think it came out last week
Yeah.
officially at
Yeah.
LCS. Yeah. I haven't read it yet. I need to read it.
Hell yeah. So one thing before, I actually kind of bummed to not really talk about this, but Robbie has not seen it, so it doesn't even matter. But we had discussed this on one of the channels. He had brought it up. George A. Romero's lost film finally got put on Shudder. It's called The Amusement
nice.
Park. And I watched it 2 weeks ago, so I meant to talk about it last week, but I watched it and I thought it was really good. It kind of has something going with it starts off with this old guy and he's like kind of narrating, saying like this is like, we're going to show you kind of like how old people in our country get treated, or like in this world get treated as they get older. And he's like, think about that, and so as you see it, it's more something you got to watch, but it's definitely got that underlaying thing that George A. Romero does. But this is a little bit more out there, I'd say, because it's not really as horrific. There are a couple little creepy things going for it, though. But it feels more of like one of those like trippy films in a way. Not really though, but just kind of like what's going on, because they got this white room and this guy like walks in and like it's like basically himself, and he's like, don't go out there, man. He's like, there's nothing out there. He's like all beaten and broken down. And then he's looking regular, and he's like, I want to go outside, man. I want to go, see everything. He's like, there's nothing out. Like, it's basically his self telling himself, like, there's nothing out there, man. There is nothing. You don't want. And he's like, I'm gonna just go out there, and you'll see what ends up happening. But I enjoyed it. It's not even an hour,
Yeah.
I think it's like 55 minutes. It was anything George A. Romero does, I'm gonna always be down for. And I know Robbie was nervous that he's like, I wonder if it was hidden because it was terrible. I would not say it was terrible. I'd almost say that maybe like he thought it was too on the nose or something.
Right.
And maybe he thought the world wasn't ready for it. But I think it's definitely something that gets the gears turning when you watch it. And I did enjoy it. It's called The Amusement Park.
The amusement park? Okay.
Basically, it's like this old guy goes into this amusement park, and it's a lot of old people there too. And you'll see kind of these older people getting like treated differently. And there's just some goofy stuff, man. Like there's one scene where like they're playing bumper cars, and this lady like hits somebody else. They're not playing. They're like just driving around. It's not like, so when they bump into somebody, the cops like show up, and it's this old lady, and she's like, oh my god, and it's like a young couple, and she's like, this old lady was totally out of her mind. And then the old guy who you see in the beginning, he comes up and he's like, no, I saw them. He's like, they totally ran into him. It was the young person's fault. And then he's not wearing glasses. So the cop's like, you're supposed to have prescription glasses. And the young couple, they're like, see, you can't count on this old guy. They throw shade at these old people and treated. It's not.
Okay.
I'm sure
You're breaking up, young man.
I know.
Oh, we lost J-Slip. J-Slip just disappeared. Do you see, Stefan, do you see J-Slip?
Oh, where's everyone going?
I can't tell. This is I know Dylan's is in a bit. You can see me though, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, oh my gosh. All right, well, we lost Dylan.
So, but the amusement park, yeah, from what I gathered from it was you know,
yeah, nice, dude.
get
Nice.
back to you.
Yeah. I'll check it out.
You
for
hear
sure.
me?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I knew I was waiting because I see the bar going down. I'm like, motherfucker. Yeah. I think I
Amusement
don't know if
park. We need to check it out. Yeah.
Yeah, the amusement park. Definitely check it out.
When did he make that movie?
Probably.
He made it back in the day. I don't think he ever intended for it to be released. That's probably why it was only like 50 minutes, like Dylan said.
Yeah.
But I think his family has his rights to all his properties, so
yeah.
I probably
That's
just want some extra cash.
Yeah. I mean, you see now they got the Rise coming out, so they're
that was a weird book too.
They're trying to
feel about it.
They're trying to keep the Romero name alive because the son is the one that's writing that comic book for heavy metal. What else?
It's kind of like a prequel to Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah, definitely. I want to read that one really bad.
Dude, did you see the news that the same creative team from the Conjuring movies got Darren Bozeman for the director for the Leloria Mansion?
Yeah, bro. I am so hyped for that. I was literally just going to say that, but I think I might have mentioned that last week with Robbie.
Okay.
And I was going like off the wall, and I think he was like, yeah, just shut up already, bro. So I'm a huge Darren Bozeman fan.
Yeah, I am too.
I adore Saw 2, 3, and 4. I think he's a great director. Even though I didn't love Spiral, I still think it was shot excellent. I think the script was the problem. And I'm hyped to see him because, dude, he's like best friends with Adam Green. You know that?
I know. Yeah,
so it's really
bust on each other with the Spiral names.
Yeah, they fuck with each other heavy, bro. Like they bust balls on each other. I love it. Because they did an interview recently too when Spiral came out. He's like, yeah. Adam Green was like, I think Spiral's going out of print. His Spiral, and he's like, yeah, that's because my Spiral's coming out. He's like, don't nobody want your Spiral or something. No, he's totally fucking with me. I was laughing. I think that's all the horror news I got this week. Let me think. Yeah, I think that's probably it this week. There's probably something I'm missing, but fuck it, I'll get to it next week then. Let's see. So let's get into Idle Hands. 1999, fellas. I didn't even say that's what we're here to review, guys. Idle Hands. One of my.
I thought we were just here to review Jessica Alba.
Just so you know, 15 minutes in, we're here to review Idle Hands, not talk about the weekly horror news.
That's usually how the show starts.
I know. I always forget though. Robbie would be like, "Well, tell them what you're here for, dude." I'm like, "Well, did they read the prompts? Did they read the thing up top? It says Idle Hands review, son." But
no, I think most people that watch the show now know that like it's always horror news. Then we get into the review.
Hell yeah! I wish I feel like there's something else. Oh, Silver Coin 3 came out for horror news, and it was awesome. You heard that, Robbie? It was awesome. Even though
Nick Culture didn't even like it, he said he wasn't digging this issue.
I think
it was the weakest one out of the 3, but it wasn't a bad issue.
No, I liked it better than the guitar one too. The only thing is the coin.
It's gonna be hard to beat issue 2.
No, I didn't say it was better than 2. I said it was better than 1.
No, that's not better.
2 is still my favorite. 2 and 3, I would go 2, 3, 1. That's my favorite. But I wish like the coin comes out of nowhere. Like I just know where to keep the coin. That is my only gripe. But I just let that go, and I just enjoy the story because it is a cool ass story, and the artwork is fucking awesome. You know. Yeah.
Are you reading Shadecraft at all?
No.
Which one?
Shadecraft.
Yeah, I like that.
It just got optioned too, eh?
Nice.
Did it? I know Kevin from 1-2 Comic Talk or Entropy and Comics is probably going nuts because he was talking about Shadecraft like from day one, saying that was gonna get options. So I bet he's got like 10 copies.
This guy right here picks on me all the time. He's just like, you know what, Shadecraft sucks because I just talk about Shadecraft nonstop.
I didn't get it either, Steph. So I'm with you. But I'm interested for the next issue of Silver Coin because it's Jeff Lemire and it takes place in like 2467. It's supposed to be like a futuristic title, so we'll see where that goes. But
the cover looks badass.
I haven't seen the cover, but I gotta check that out, no doubt. I'm hyped though. After seeing this, I think it's been in the back, but Mike Walsh has some sleep stories, like they're free online. So I'd check them out if you're a fan of this guy, Mike Walsh's artwork. It's in the back. It says, Michael Walsh is a rare talent that can combine true horrifying imagery with deft characterization and humanity, making scary stuff even scarier, from Jeff Lemire. And then it says, read for free at thesleepstories.com.
Nice.
I guess it's an ongoing series of comics based on the rotting dreams of cartoonist Michael Walsh. That sounds cool to me. If this guy's taking his crazy dreams and, turning them into a kind of like, an issue, that's dope to me.
Agree.
Yeah. So let's get into Idle Hands, guys. 1999 this came out. Just before 2000, so we ended 1999 with a banger, in my opinion. With a banger.
Yeah.
I adore this movie. This is one I first watched with my uncle. And because it does have a little nudity towards the end, not much, but me and him were big Seth Green fans because he used to. But we were watching. I don't know if Robot Chicken was out by 1999.
I don't think so.
But we were always fans of Robot Chicken. Huge fans of Seth Green, period, Austin Powers, everything that
Without a Paddle.
dude does. I love Without a Paddle. I mean,
can't hardly wait.
Yeah. I
can't hardly wait. Oh my god.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Buffy, yeah.
Oh man, he's great, man.
Can't hardly wait. He's class again.
Yeah. With the stuck in the bathroom, bro.
Because that was before this, right? Yeah, I think that was.
Yep.
So I kind of felt like his character may have been like a little bit
he
like
was
that.
in like almost everything because like he made like various cameos in that 70s show as well.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh shit, yeah, he did.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, he was in that.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Played a werewolf.
Yeah, he also he's in Holliston. Plays Gustavo. Remember the practical?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And he's got like two different personalities.
Yeah, he's in everything, man.
Yeah, he's great, man. He's funny, and he does. I swear he doesn't get many lead roles, but he's always like that guy on the sideline, just that makes everything that much better. 10 times better. Everything he does. We also get Devon Sawa in this, who hasn't had the biggest career, but at this time, I think his career was kind of like at the top.
At the peak,
I forgot what he had
went
done.
from that to what?
Final Destination.
Final Destination.
I don't
know if you guys ever watched Nikita. He did play a role in Nikita as well.
On the show, yeah.
No, I don't think so. He was recently. He was in this movie with John Travolta called The Fanatic. You guys seen that or heard of it?
Yeah.
I think I've heard
like
of it.
the dumbest movie ever, but it's also the best movie. Because
He's
John
supposed to be in the new Chucky show.
Oh, is he?
Yo, did I know that?
Yeah.
Oh, I think it says Devon Sawa was an SLC punk too. But so The Fanatic was like, so there's probably one of Devon Sawa's recent things. So John Travolta plays like this he's like weird and he's kind of like a little slow. But he's like a huge, like Devon Sawa's #1 fan. And, but if you see the way John Travolta plays in this movie, he literally makes it. Because he's trying to do like what Billy Bob Thornton did with Sling Blade, but he just can't do it. He just can't do it, The movie is so bad that it's awesome. It's one of those. I highly recommend. Just like open up your phone after the stream and just type in like The Fanatic, and you'll see like the first 2 seconds of this film, John Travolta walks into a pawn store. He's like, "Hey bud, I gotta go poop." Like, and it's like, what? Like, that's the first line of the movie. That is the first line. Like, it's something, bro. It's funny. Like, it's hard to describe unless you watched it. It's kind of like The Room, just so bad.
Nice.
But yeah, so we also get Jessica Alba in her first role. Oh my god, bro.
Well, was this her first role? Because I was told that she was like in a Flipper TV show.
Maybe, but this is like her first, more like known
Very
role,
young.
Oh man, and I kind of like the first introduction to her is just like kind of stupid. Like, are you gonna like kind of guys full of blood, and you're just gonna be like, "Come on into my house"? Like,
yeah.
you're so bad. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Dude, when he like grabs her ass and like literally like lifts her up and shit, and she's just like, I never thought you'd have the balls to do that. Like, I'm like, damn. I'd have grabbed your ass.
Like, where are these girls were like when we were that age?
Right? Oh my god, bro. She's so gorgeous. Like this is like the age I had the biggest crush on her too, bro. Like, for real. I like pictures of her from Into the Blue with Paul Walker in her blue bikini. Like, oh my god.
That's a weird stretch.
Dude, she's dying, bro.
Oh man.
No, the
Jay
poster
Strick.
is a weird stretch.
Jay Strick, my brother.
Yeah.
What did you? I'm gonna go around and ask everybody what they thought about this movie, because we're gonna do a deep dive on this one. What did you think about this one, brother?
I have not seen this movie since probably it came out on DVD, but it's fun, man. It's classic in the sense of the movie knows what it is. It's a horror comedy, and it doesn't shy away from that. Also, like, I appreciated watching them when I was older because, like, I feel like some of the kills were pretty good, and they didn't hold back on certain scenes. Just like, oh, we're gonna cut his head off, or we're gonna throw this chick through this windmill propeller, and I'm like, okay, let's do it. I love it.
Yeah.
Or even when like, it was one of my favorite scenes when he's telling everybody about the hand, and the offspring is like, nah, dude, whatever. And then he gets his head like freaking ripped off. I was like, that's hilarious. So I thought it was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun rewatching it. I too picked up the Scream Factory, so I had a lot of fun watching it and looking at the special features.
Yeah, the most brutal death would probably have to be like the teacher on that sex phone line. Like,
I forgot all about it. Yeah, that was a weird. Yeah, that's the original movie cover right there.
Yeah.
And dude, there's so many random bits and cameos and homages. Like, I love it. I love it.
Yeah, it is a shit ton of fun. It's not trying to shy from what it's trying to do,
No.
Like, it's taking that comedic element, man, and just going for it. And it's not like most movies that have comedy. It's like either it's too much comedy and a little horror, or too much horror and a little comedy. This one's like right at
Perfect
the middle.
blend.
Like perfect gore, perfect comedy. And it's rare to do that. And I really like it. It's not over the top gore, but it's just perfect. You know what I mean? TM, what did you think about this one, brother?
Well, I loved it.
What do you think?
It was like it wasn't really, in my opinion, a horror movie. It was more of a horror satire type movie.
Yeah.
It was more comedy than horror,
Like a dark comedy.
in a way. Yeah. And like,
Right.
you'd be more laughing through this movie than rather be scared of this movie. Like,
Sure.
it was that much slapsticky, but in a good way. And so, like, going through this movie, it had like all the right thing. It did have like a lot of cool death scenes, like with that guy getting his head chopped off. Like, that was sick. Like, for the time, at that time, like with probably a low budget at that.
And the
They
aesthetics
did a
still
good
like
job.
hold up. Yeah, like the hand doesn't. You get watching it today. The
No.
hand, doesn't look dated or anything like that.
Yeah.
And I think the best scene, like, was the hand in the microwave. You just see the blood splattering through
I remember that
the fingers.
specifically from when I was a kid. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
gross.
That was so gross, and they throw the burrito in there. I remember.
Yeah.
I love that
Hey,
part
man.
too, because he's just like, "Oh, dude, maybe we should clean it first." And then
He's like,
Seth
"Oh, yeah,
Green's
after that, we
character's
should
like,
clean the
"Yeah,
whole
after that,
house."
we should just clean the whole house."
I was like, "Fuck out of here."
Yeah, bro.
I like the scene where like the hand puts the pencil sharpener and it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
it
Yeah.
feels like the whole that was sick.
Oh man, he's got the fucking witch hands like sharpened
Yeah.
to the brim. I believe it looks so good too because it's a practical hand. I mean, maybe there's some CGI here and there, but most of
Right.
that's it's practical. So practical holds up. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Maybe there's
Always.
a tad bit CGI, but I bet you that all of it was practical, if not like 90%, honestly. So I watched. I think there's a making of. Yeah, there's a making of, and I remember they were talking about having different hands because it goes through. It gets blown up in the microwave, and then it sharpens its hands. So the hang just gets grosser and grosser throughout the thing, and it's like creepy as hell. Like when it goes down and rips the guy. I always forget the band, but
Was it Offspring? Yeah.
The
Okay.
Offspring.
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought, yes.
Offspring,
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what always confused me. It was like it looks like Offspring, but they don't sing that. I want to get.
No, that's a Ramon song they're singing.
Yeah.
I was
singing
gonna
that
say they
for the
didn't.
dance. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's something maybe about. I don't understand. I forget. They say something. I think why it was a Ramon song. I'm not sure. Steph, though, what did you think about this one, my brother?
Oh, I loved it. The whole cast was perfect. Like from the parents, like the dad. I forget his name, but rest in peace.
Fred Willard.
Fred Willard. Yeah, he's always
he's in everything
amazing.
too.
He's so good.
Great. The neighbor next door, just Vivica Fox. What was her name? Like something liqueur, but they called her liquor at the beginning, like Jenny liqueur or some shit. But just everything about it, like it was just a great movie.
Debbie liqueur, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, but it's ended. We were talking earlier back screen. A lot of people don't talk about this movie. Like it's under the radar still.
And that woman that just kind of comes out of nowhere, and that she's like, I'm a Buddhist priest or something like that. I'm after the true evil. I'm like,
yeah, right.
It's like, what is this about?
Huh. It says Robert. It's got a Robert Englund in this. I wonder what the fuck. Unless that's wrong. It's weird.
Facts, Kirby.
It shows that this guy Christopher Hart played the hand. But I'll tell you, one of my all-time favorite scenes in this movie is when they're Devon Sawa's parents are gone, and he just hasn't really paid attention because he's just so fucking high all the time. But then they have they think there's a killer going around killing people, and they find his parents, and they think his friends think he's playing that trick on him, and they find the piece of shirt in the father or mom's hand. Match it up to him, and then they find out that Devon's the killer, or Devon was wearing the shirt, or Anton was wearing the shirt, or the killer was wearing Anton's shirt. He's like, no, the killer was wearing me,
Yeah.
I love though when Seth Green, he just runs he's like, I'll be right back, and runs to the kitchen, and he's like, hello, police. He's like, I think my friend had some bad nutmeg or something. I do every time.
The fact that he tried to smoke nutmeg.
Yeah. That happened throughout the whole thing. It's like, man, you told me to smoke that shit. Why did you tell me to smoke it?
I love too that after those cops were fucking with him and give him the ticket, he takes the ticket and rolls it up. Even though it's only fucking.
I like when
bullshit, but he still takes and rolls it up and I need to teach my dog to lick my joints. You know what I'm saying? That was dope. I love too when he's running around scared shitless, thinking someone's in his house, and he's like, yo, Duke, get on the bed, and they just hire.
And he's pushing him forward.
He's like, no, you go first, dog. That shit is just so funny.
And then the cat whipping. We never see the cat for the rest of the movie.
Ever again. He met Jessica Alba and said, fuck it. It wasn't worth it.
Yeah, it's like a cat fight. You don't get that much blood on you, for a cat fight.
I like it at the beginning.
You got your ass kicked by a cat, man.
When he's going to hit Seth Green and, across the street, and the neighbor sees him. And he's he's in his boxers and a hoodie. I remember thinking, he's like, man, who would go out like that? And so afterwards, the neighbor's like, I like it. He's like, nice outfit. And then Anton's just she waves and keeps walking.
Yeah. I I can't even believe though that he gets Jessica Alba, man. I can never believe it. But
Only in movies.
yeah, ain't that the truth? So when he ends up killing his friends though, after Seth Green goes to call the cops on him, he like opens the fridge because Seth Green's terrifying. He's like, "You want a beer?" Cracks that shit right on his head, bro. And then his buddy goes, because it's at the point where in this movie, Devon's like, "I can't control my hand." He's like, he doesn't really understand what the hell's going on, but he's killing these people. And he's not killing just his parents, he's killing his best friends, and it's like that. He's like, "I would remember that." And Seth Green's like, yeah, you totally remember that, like, then he freaking cuts the guy's throat, or, throws the, whatever that blade, that saw blade through his throat, and ends up burying his best buddies, and they come back somehow. I forget how they come back, though, if it's, because he's, like, saying goodbye to them, and then they end up just coming out of the ground and fucking with him. It's so funny. One of the nastiest parts, though, is when they're eating the burritos and it's like just dripping on his.
Yes.
He's like, "No,
yes.
I got dog and tapes that." Oh, and just that black goop. I'll tell you though, man, those are some brilliant practical effects. They look really good. Like when freaking put the shovel through his, like, in his head or in his throat, and then just plop it on, so it sticks. And then tape it up, and then the bottle in the front of Seth Green's head. Oh man, it looks so disturbingly gross, man. But it's great. It's great, man.
Everything was well done, man.
I'd say, well, who's your favorite characters? You go first, Steph.
Favorite characters, probably. It's easy to say, like, the best friends, Seth Green and Foggy from Daredevil.
Yeah.
But
what was his name? Eldon Henson.
Penub.
Penub. What type of name?
Yes, Penub. But I thought the next door neighbor was pretty funny, just because he was like such a classic douche.
Randy.
Randy. He gets caught up in everything. He's always worried about his truck.
Too, man. It's like that's why I'm always fixing the Ford, man.
Right.
Like that. Like, fucking too funny. That guy's hilarious. But pulling chicks, I think, isn't he's in what's that, Event Horizon? He's the guy that his shit like, he's like he gets his shit like sucked out, like his skin almost like reversed or something, and Lawrence Fishburne saves him last minute, I'm pretty sure.
He had shorter hair. But I like the scene when they introduce him. So, and the girl's like grieving over those two dudes, and he's like taking her to the side. He's like, "Man, you must really feel like shit for how you treated them, huh?" And he's like trying to just like, he's such a dick.
It's so funny. Yeah, she's Vivica Fox. Yeah, you can't go wrong, Bobby. You got Vivica Fox and Jessica Alba. And Vivica's so funny. Like, she's just straight up about to kill Devon Sawa, and then she finds out. It's like, dude, can't you see, like, he's got a fucking nub at this point? He cut that shit off, like, wow.
Yeah, the whole like fight scene was like, you can't notice like that? Like, it's very, very noticeable.
Yeah. You got the trash bag, like, duct taped over it. TM,
yeah, he literally has to take it off to show them. I'm like, what's the point of that? Can't you notice? Like, come on, guys.
Right. TM, what was one of your favorite characters?
Oh, well, Jessica Alba. And, like, that's, like, no question right there.
Right.
But, like, I do like Seth Green. Like, he kind of plays it really cool the whole movie, too. Like, he's not, like, outspoken that much. He just kind of is, like, laid back and just has witty things he says. And they're just...
Right.
They're set at the right moments, too. So.
All three of them are, like, the perfect stoners. So, like, you really do feel like they are buddies. That's one of my gripes, though, like, cause when I first watched it back in the day, I was like, dude, you can't kill the two guys off. Obviously, they come back,
Right.
But like those three make the movie, and then Jessica Alba is just the fucking cherry on top, and so is Vivica Fox. I'll tell you that much.
I love it. I love how they're just like, it's like, what, you guys like just broke out of hell? Hell, we didn't go to hell. We had a bunch of girls singing "Oh" type thing, a bright light at the end, and we were just like, that's way too far, man.
That's way too far. Fuck that shit. It was it was like really far, dude.
Yeah.
Only those guys. It's too perfect, man. It's just too fucking awesome.
Yeah, and then the bigger guy with the head off, he's like making out with that girl, Seth Green's character's just like, dude, what are you doing? Like, that's like borderline, like, you're dead. Like, that's illegal.
Like, I got more pussy when I was dead than alive.
Go
ahead, Steph.
No, when because he's making out with the chick, and like he's like afterwards when all hell breaks loose, and like he's like, man, I was so close to getting some or getting a piece, and later on when she gets like sucked up and they find her, and he's like, which piece do you want? Go ahead and grab it, like you
can still grab a piece, man.
Yeah. Oh man, she gets fucked up in that fan. Oh,
Station Sheena, thanks for being here. Love ya.
Jay Slip, what's one of your favorite characters that you want to spotlight?
I'll do something different. I guess I like to spotlight the hand, because the hand is wild in this, man.
Yeah, it was so well done too.
Yeah,
just like we were talking about the professor getting killed or the principal. The hand was very adamant on taking Jessica Alba back to hell with him.
Yeah.
And dude, I want to talk the dog. I know Dylan is a dog lover. That dog was awesome, man.
He was.
Well, the idea is like you want your dog to like defend you, and I love that he was scared too, because it's like the devil's hand. He's like pushing him out there, and he's hiding under the bed with him.
Like the dog had the best facial expressions too. Like he was like just as much of like an actor as the rest of them, because
he did a good job.
Yeah. He really did. He kind of reminded me a little bit of my dog too, like the face. So I definitely have a soft spot for that, because I loved it, man. Cute ass dog.
And it's fair to say that nobody cares about cats, because like we just seen a cat get whipped, but nothing happened to the dog.
I'm a cat guy.
That
cat got though.
I don't hate him, but I'm allergic. So yeah. I love to though before when Devon Sawa is like going through with his groceries, and then it's like all foggy, and he like out of nowhere just gets fucking kicked over, and those cops, and he's like, "You guys were seniors when I was a freshman," and like, "Yeah, let's talk about high school, dude." He's like, "You didn't think we ever wanted to smoke pot behind the building?" He's like, "You guys were
honestly, you guys were dorks."
Yeah, it's like I'm really, really hurting right now. So, are you guys holding by chance, like getting in the evidence locker? Come on, guys, like hook me up.
You fucking kidding me? It's so funny. There's just so many fucking hilarious lines in this. Great cast too, because like you said, was it you got Devon Sawa, Jessica Alba, Seth Green, Eldon Henson, Vivica Fox, Jack Noseworthy, which is Randy, Fred Willard. I mean, there's some great people in this. Who's that?
Just solid cast.
Mindy Sterling. What did she play in? The girl, a lady bowler. It says that's weird.
You can't take this movie too seriously, because like if you do, then you're just gonna be like, you know what I'm saying? Because it knows what because like you could be like, well, dude, he wasn't sad about his parents being murdered or whatever, but it's like it's not, you know what I'm saying?
Why was he chosen for the hand?
Yeah, why was he chosen for the hand?
It's just a fun movie. Like,
why was the hand even really there? To be honest, because it never really specified.
Right.
Just, I guess the devil takes over people's left hand.
And I'm pretty sure he was using his hands the whole time before his hand got taken. Like, how's it an idle hand?
Yeah, but it's a lot of fun.
Why not both hands? Yeah. It really was.
Yeah.
Well, I just noticed little things in the movie, because I was like, when he cuts his hand off, then Seth Green grabs the iron and then like cod to cod the blood. And I was like, the iron wasn't even hooked up.
Yeah, like,
He
it's like how did
like,
he get
doesn't
it
make
that
any
hot so
sense.
fast? Like, he didn't have it running that whole time, did he?
Right. Just on standby, safety precautions.
Yeah. And we talked about when they throw the freaking hand in the microwave. That's one of the grossest things. It's just bubbling and popping and then splats.
Explosion.
I love whoever wrote this is definitely a fan of horror because there's a lot of like homages because they're watching Night of the Living Dead and Dawn of the Dead when they're getting stoned. I don't know if y'all caught that. And then they're watching some Rob Zombie videos.
Yes, Rob Zombie started playing. That was awesome.
Yep.
Yeah. So I thought that was dope.
It's shot really well too. It has great cinematography, great music in it.
The music was amazing, bro. It was perfect for that era too. Yeah.
It's incredible. And then it's fairly a small set design for the whole movie because Devon Sawa just in his house, getting high all day, watching TV, and then he'll go next door. There's probably, there's Jessica Alba's house, there's Devon's or Anton's house, then there's the basement of the Stoner's room. They don't even really have a house; they just have their little cubby basement, and then they got the school. I always forget too, like towards the end when the frickin' hand takes on like the puppet, and it's like it has
that's kind of creepy.
That was perfectly done. Like, and then whenever like he actually puts that smoke up there and gets the hand right eye, turns around, and there's that great goofy face. I'm like, it's perfect.
It's
like, it made no sense, but it was perfect.
Right.
They got to get stoned to save her at the end. I'm like, that's hilarious. She's like, are you kidding me?
That guy, they need my spinach.
It's a circle. It's a circle, man. It's got to come around.
Right.
I like that they're his guardian angels.
Yeah, they screw with him at the end too. It's like, should we tell him it was just us? Nah.
Nah, he'll figure it out. Did you see on the front of this though? It says the touching story of a boy in his right hand, Jay Slip. Like they know what they're doing.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Like this movie's fun. It's funny. It's got good kills. It knows what it is, man.
It definitely
don't take it too seriously. Like I don't think you could take a lot of. I mean, the horror genre in general, you could probably take half of it seriously and half of it not. It's not like when they made Killer Clowns from the outer space, they were trying to win an Oscar,
Yeah, totally, dude. Totally.
That's what they're pushing for, man.
People just didn't understand it. It was like
right.
Didn't understand how worthy it was of the Oscar.
Well, you look at any kind of like horror movie. You look at Nightmare on Elm Street. He was kind of jokey.
Yeah, definitely.
Chucky was also jokey.
Oh, for sure.
They always. That was the best part of those movies. Like, yeah, it was a horror movie, but some of the best parts were the comedy aspects of them.
And that's why I love horror movies because it can have different, layers of You have your Shining, you have movies like Get Out where there's like a lot of subtext to it, and you have your movies like Friday the 13th, Idle Hands. We're gonna kill this chick topless while the hand is going down.
Yeah. Right.
That was classic, and they're dressed up like Kiss characters.
Yeah. It's funny.
And like, how did they know which car to go to? Like, they're just gonna open up a random car that they ran up to. No. It's been here. Their first car. I'm like, what? All right, let's move the story forward, I guess.
Yeah.
I tell you that girl in the Kiss outfit. Woo.
I looked up too because I guess the writer was like a fan of that punk pop from like the 90s. That's why the Offspring was in the band they used. And Tom DeLonge was the lead singer from Blink-182, or he was, but he's the cashier in the restaurant.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I thought that was cool, like with random cameos,
Yeah, there's definitely some cool stuff. It says Robert Englund. If you look it up on Google, it shows a Robert Englund. It doesn't show him having a name though, so that might be some BS. But it also shows like the lady who would play Dr. Evil's girlfriend or wife. You know, she'd be like, Dr. Evil! You know, saying that like real loud. It shows
Bring it, the lasers!
Yeah. It's a good one though, man. This is one. It's like a stoner comedy, but I like you said, Jay Strick. That's why I love horror as well, and that's why it's like I don't take these movies serious. Like I just try to always go into a movie open-minded, because sometimes people just take shit too serious, and I love when a horror movie, you know, it's trying to make you feel scared. Then it kind of mellows out and gets comedic, and then you're kind of you're like, okay, you know, I'm laughing, I'm chilling, and then boom, it scares the fuck out of you with some crazy shit. You know, it has levels to that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it goes high, it goes low. I love it, man. I love it, bro.
Station Robbie.
Ooh, we got Robbie in the house.
What's up, young man?
How are you, young man? I thought you'd be balls deep by now.
Jesus.
But other than that, yeah, it's a movie you can't take too seriously, because like there is plot points. If you dig too much into this movie, you're just not going to enjoy it. You gotta just go into it knowing it's a slapstick horror movie.
If you take that mindset, like you're just gonna have a lot of like. I had so much fun watching this movie.
Fuck
like,
yeah.
I thought it was hilarious. I thought some of the kills were funny. The hand, the cast, like the soundtrack is fire. I'm gonna be playing that.
I don't know what's more disturbing, that I was right or that he's balls deep while texting. Yo, Robbie, have you seen Idle Hands before? Throw your comment on what you thought of it down below. If you get the chance, I'm sure everyone would love to know what you think of Idle Hands.
Man, I feel like the Devon
you're having an
Sawa,
idle hand right now because it's idling while
he he had that buzz, you know, like he had a good career going up until that point, and he kind of just let it fizzle out. Stopped doing shit for a while.
Yeah, he didn't do a lot.
Even like Nikita was like late 2000s.
Yeah, this soundtrack's like everyone we talk, like it's The Offspring, Rob Zombie, Sublime, Blink-182, The Ramones.
Yeah.
Static X. I don't know if y'all know who that is.
Static X, yeah.
Motley Crue, because they do that Shout at the Devil song.
Shout at the devil when they steal.
I think Randy isn't Randy.
Yeah, it's Randy.
When they steal his car, and he's like, "Don't let them steal my truck." Like she gives a fuck. She just dumped that hand, man. She don't let them steal your truck, son.
She got like decked by that car. Like
and
I'm pretty
back,
sure she was dead.
He's like contemplating.
He's like, why do you have to look around to give her mouth to mouth? Like
to me, her in this movie. Dylan is like what's her face from TCM2 and Hatchet 3. Like she's just there because she's driving the whole movie. Yeah, and then she shows up at the end. You know.
Yeah, she's
like, probably a big name.
Yeah, she was like
Dennis Hopper. You think?
No, like what's the chick? Stretch in Hatchet. You know how she's like in the movie and she's just driving the whole movie and then she dies at the end.
Yep. I guess Robbie's not a fan.
As well as like they don't even.
He doesn't know real cinema.
I know. We're introduced to her and she's just driving. She's like, she's dressed as a nun at first.
Yeah.
And she goes to that jail cell and then she drives. She's like, where is it? And then that's it. And then she tells half of her story at that bowling alley about she's like this priest.
She's like, fuck it.
And it's like a long line of priests that have been after this, and that's it. That's her whole story right there. Yeah. And then she has sex with Randy.
I have to consummate. Yeah, this movie's definitely a weird stretch.
It really is. It's a straight up stoner horror movie. You know what I mean? Like, it's a big part of the movie. But no, Robbie said it's fun. I knew he was just joking.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fun film. You know, It's a great movie to just throw on and
Flips.
just get a laugh. Wow, nice.
Bobby.
That's a good score, Bobby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like you try to give it a low score, but then you're just like Jessica Alba, and then you're like, okay. never
Yeah, bump that up to a 6 now.
mind. Yeah.
My ratings
she
on
in, like,
Dylan's horror show have just gone to shit. It's like I just give
Right.
everything.
Robbie's
think she
like
was in
watching
Shiz
the
all
movie
that.
Suspiria the other night. I hated it. He like just loves to hate movies that I love. He just loves to hate them.
It's a
But
bit
he
your
also
thing,
like
It was
He
all
also-
exposition.
he hates remakes. I think I'd have to ask him one-on-one if there's a remake that he likes more than the original. So I'm gonna tell you, Hills Have Eyes is awesome. The remake. But I wish they added that family aspect he talked
Yeah.
about in the original to the remake.
Instead
That
of
would
just
have
like
made
making
it
them a level
even
of
better.
bosses. Yeah.
I can understand that because that would make it a lot better of a movie. That family aspect is definitely what the remake was missing. But to be honest, Robbie, I think the Suspiria remake is like different, but you can't look at it as a Suspiria remake. Just watch it as its own movie. But he's gonna hate it no matter what. 3.5 plus Jessica Alba equals 5.69, dudes. This thing only remake better than the original.
Calm down, Big Herm.
I can't deny that. The thing, it's
Well,
definitely
duh.
better than the original.
I don't know. I kind of like the Blob remake better than the original.
Than the original, yeah. Oh yeah, me too.
Okay, we agree.
I like a lot of remakes better. The Thing remake is better. The Blob remake. There's a few that I like.
You TCM, right? Like you like the new TCM.
I do, but I don't know if I would put it over. They're really close. I don't know.
I prefer the
Fine.
2000.
Just own it.
I'll tell you though, I will watch the remake more than the original.
Yeah,
The
she's hot.
second TCM, the
Jessica
second
Biel?
James.
is my favorite. I like
Which one?
TCM 2 better than the original, but that's just me.
It's your co-host, man.
Now we're gonna get into mean words, Robbie. Don't start with me, son. Don't start with me. You didn't have to add that. Hurt my feelings. All right. Station talk. Let's see. Dude, did
Doing
I
ratings or
maybe I want to talk about the movie for another hour.
I think we talked about
I'm
it.
just kidding, bro.
I was like,
Just
what?
kidding.
Guys, did you count
but
the
yo,
tiles on the kitchen?
One part I
computer?
forgot to mention is when they're like at the end when she's on top of that table thing and they're bringing her up to kind of get smashed and he pulls out that fucking what is that thing where there's like an ashtray or something and he pulls out he's like no way you assemble that. He's like fucking he's like no way you assemble that. He's like you can't even make an ashtray or something. Like I forget what it was. But
he was just like, it's like I could believe you on the ashtray, but not on this.
He's like, yeah,
right, yeah. That's what it was. I was like, what the fuck? He's like, man, I've been working on this one for a while, and I love though. I was just like, are you guys getting stoned? Like, fucking too funny. That's Billy Bong. That's Billy Bong Thornton there. That Penub was making.
I love how they brought it to heaven with them.
What was it?
I love how they brought it to heaven with them.
Yeah,
I can't forget my bong.
It's like,
he's like, wait.
It's a fun movie. I don't think I'd change anything about it. Maybe one thing. Maybe I want the devil to actually show up at the end. Maybe.
Just really.
You know what? If you watch,
maybe that's like the only thing I would change.
They reshot the ending. They had like the pool stuff. Like they had a bunch of stuff with a pool, and I think they were gonna have like something like kind of like a portal open up or something in the pool, and they might have shown a hand. I don't know, but they were gonna go a little. But think it ended up costing too much, and they didn't like it, so
I'm
they
sure.
they went with the bong
Right.
stuff, you know, towards the end. But if you watch I think it's the making of featurette, they or the deleted scenes, they reshot the ending. So, because I wouldn't have minded to see like a little demon, but remember, back then it probably would, you know, and especially how it would look today, it would have been some badass CGI. Unless they went practical with it, then it could have been
We
cool.
got practical. Kind of like how they did. Have you ever seen Tenacious D? When they makes the devil.
Yeah.
I love that shit.
I love that.
I love it.
It's Dave Grohl.
Yeah. Yes, I am here, and my cock you will suck. I love that movie.
Pick of Destiny is awesome, bro.
What was it? What's his Kyle when he's like,
Kyle
if we
Gass.
lose, Kyle Gass is gonna get fucked by the devil for like all eternity.
For all of eternity.
Yeah. I like. Oh, I can't think of the song, but I like have it in my head. Oh my god, that shit is too funny. Too funny.
Station, Robbie.
Station, my brother. Love you, Robbie. You have
Station,
a great rest of your vacation with your girl, and we will see you in 2 weeks, no doubt. Yours. Yeah, I love Tenacious D. That's another reason why I didn't like the Silver Coin issue 1 as much, because I just seen that before. Ripping off.
Bro, calm down.
You're ripping off a Tanakh.
I haven't read it yet.
Yeah.
I read issue 1 and 2.
This is funny. Yeah. You know, I know, what is it, that one of the biggest rock stars that Jack Black is in love with, he's like a party, or he's like Diablo or something, his name is. He's like a party, or Dio. He's like, I know Dio. Party with him all the time. You do not know Dio. That would be a fun one to watch. Oh, thank you, Robbie. You're worth it too, my brother. The rest of y'all are kind of worth it. Oh, man.
Fuck off.
Thank you, Robbie. I'll take it. If you add all of our kind of worth it, it makes it a worth it.
Yeah.
So
yeah. The original ending.
Robbie changed since he started doing that video with Jim.
Yeah. Yeah, the original idea for the ending was it was interesting, but it definitely they went with the bar and everything, that went with the tone of the movie. I agree on that, Kirby. Especially because it like I said, it comes back around because they're big ass stoners, and then it kind of comes back around to how do they defeat this evil demonic hand by getting it stoned. You know, maybe that's why all this happened. If you think about it, because he ran out of weed.
that was
I did
that.
Maybe because he ran out of weed, he started like his hand was, you know, idle or something. Maybe his hand was idle and, you know, drowned out by the weed, and when he ran out, it woke it back up. You know, I always thought about that.
What the movie is saying to me then is smoke weed every day.
Yep, all day, every day, 24/7.
I think the movie's trying to redefine the horror genre, and I think it's really trying to say that we can all come together as a people to party on, dudes.
Party on, dude. Man, I just had the most epic time here with you guys, man. That was so great. Station.
Station train.
That it was. That it was.
Cerebros.
What's up, man?
What's going on, brother?
I heard he doesn't read X-Men.
He doesn't.
He says like he likes Spider-Man. He's a Spidey guy. It's okay though. It's okay if he loves Spencer's Run. You know.
Yeah.
King's Run. That gets too much hate.
Yeah.
Batman, not Spider-Man.
And now Spencer's got a freaking mini series coming. Like, Jesus, man, Jesus.
Nick Spencer isn't that bad. Like,
No, he's not.
I really liked his Morning Glory series, but like, I haven't touched Spider-Man, so I can't really have an opinion on that because I haven't read it or even tried it. So
yeah,
I read like an acquired
40 issues. I got like 40 issues in, which is more like 60 because of all the .5s. Yeah, I dropped it. I just like it. I love it's funny because the boomerang stuff you love more than the Spider-Man. It's like how this should be
I
a
would definitely
boomerang.
read a
Like,
solo boomerang book with Spencer.
yeah,
That'd be sick.
I just love like a Spider-Man boomerang book, like just those two because they're really good.
But yeah,
But I don't know what the hell Marvel's doing because they're making Spencer stretch that shit out, or maybe just I don't know, man. I don't know. But
it's like trying to.
what were you gonna say, Steph?
No, it's like I feel like he's like Spencer. He does have a habit of like introducing something and not touching on it until like way later on. Like Claremont did that with X-Men, back in the day. Like that's he had plotted seeds like way in the beginning and it would take maybe a year or so to even get back to it. But it's like I don't know. Sometimes it's like hit or miss with Spencer when he's trying to do it because I remember he did the same thing with his Ultimate X-Men, and that I didn't mind it, but I just remember it got a lot of complaints because people felt like it wasn't going anywhere, and it's like after 12 issues they had brought someone else in.
Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna fucking touch on in comics, you get this shit every month, so it's like, dude, if you talk about something in issue 10 and then don't go back to it till issue 40, it's like I don't even you don't even remember it. You don't even connect with things. You're like I don't even know what the fuck they're talking about. Unless you're like Robbie. Robbie does like a quick read up every month or two. But let's get into ratings on this one, y'all. Is there anything else y'all want to mention? Is there a line or anything y'all want to talk about before we get into the rating?
Nope.
No? All right. Let's start with you then, my man. Steph, what do you want to give this out of 5 you digs, and everyone in the comments down below. If you've seen Idle Hands, put your rating down below out of 1 to 5 you digs or 1 to 5 slips or whatever you got.
Yeah, what's your digs ratio? What's your slips ratio?
And the backlog ratio as well.
Whatever.
I'm gonna give it.
What's the backlog, bro?
Right. 5 slips, bro. This is just it's an entertaining movie. Like it does it so well. Like the comment, like it's like I don't know. Very well made. Like it knows like what J-Strick said. It knows what it's trying to be. Doesn't stray away from that. It's a movie that they were having. You can tell they were having fun when they were making it. So I give it 5.
There's nothing really wrong with it either, too. Where it's like you can't really say, well, I don't like this, I don't like that.
Right.
Like it all works,
Right.
For sure. So we got some high praises in here. TM, what did you want to give this out of 5 you digs? Shamara with a 4.5 and Kirby with a 4.5.
I would have to give it 7 you digs, 6 slips, and 5 backlogs.
I like that.
So another 5.
I don't know the currency exchange, but
yeah, I don't know
either.
Go
with it.
I don't know either. I just took 5.
It's just by one. We're up there now. Like we're pretty well known now. I'm pretty sure.
That's too funny.
Like I'm pretty sure that the artist of Stray Dogs just became a friend of my channel. Like a friend of the Backlog Bros. Like
hard flex. I like it.
And that's cool. But once we figure out what that is, it'll make it even more cooler.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're still trying to figure out Doomsday Clock, one thing at a time, man.
What's a Doomsday Clock? I was telling Robbie this. It's actually sad that's a bit because I actually really like Doomsday Clock.
Yeah,
it's a good book.
Yes, bro. You can't go wrong with Jeff Johns and Gary Frank, bro. Like,
but some people will never even read it now because now it's a bit.
They actually think it's just a terrible book.
It goes too far.
Yeah, there's people going around chat saying like,
I believe it.
We're trying to like sending us links. It's just like it's like a Facebook group that says like we're trying to boycott Doomsday Clock. It's like how do you boycott something that's already been out for a while?
Yeah, it came out like 2 years ago.
The shows.
Oh my god! I'll tell you, they're doing a fucking hell of a job though on Geiger.
Yeah. That's such a fire cover. That's the one I grabbed, bro. Yeah.
You grab that, dude. I saw that. I couldn't over the this plane. I know the skull kind of has. I guess it's shown in the book, but I was like, dude, this cover is so much
The
better
back,
than just plain skull, you know?
Real shit.
Such great artwork too, man.
Trey, why do you think that book sucks?
He doesn't understand it.
I dropped it.
It doesn't convert to Canadian currency.
Yeah.
Some things had to make like.
Dude, no.
I've been dropping titles like DC has been killing it, so I've been dropping a lot of indie titles for DC.
I love the energy going on over at DC right now, bro.
I was telling Robbie, like, so I obviously have the fortunate job to work at a comic shop, so I get to read everything, and like I don't have to buy everything. I only have to buy the stuff I want to buy. But like, a lot of people come to the shop, and I see online how like they think Marvel's killing it, and to me, Marvel's stuff is so weak right now.
So stagnant,
like
bro.
DC, like every book on DC right now is honestly like fire. Like there's so many good
there's
DC
something
books.
creative,
for real.
And like it feels like I can pick up a DC book, and like read it and actually enjoy it. Like if I feel like I pick up a Marvel book, it's like it's some random tie-in, something random's going on. I don't know anything, but like I don't know. Man, DC is killing it. Man.
What people are sleeping on Batman Second Sons.
Oh, dude, no, that book's fire.
That's
Nightwing's been great.
Nightwing.
The Joker's been good. There's just so many. Batman right now, just in general, Batman's good.
I heard Robin's good too, but
Robin's dope. Robin's dope, man. Harley Quinn.
They're bringing back Connor Hawkins.
The list keeps going.
You can't really name a bad title. Well, you could, but it's they got way more good than bad.
Bendis is coming out with Checkmate this week.
Static.
I grabbed that. Yeah,
that was my pick of the week. Was Static.
Yeah. Supergirl as well.
The artist is from Detroit, bro.
Are you going to be reading Checkmate from Bendis?
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, there's all these like what's the Nice House on the Lake? That's a DC book. You know what I'm saying? Like there's.
Oh my god, that book was incredible.
Trav said something earlier. He's like, "What if like Swamp Thing appeared in that?" I was like, "That'd be pretty sick, bro." Like
I was reading the synopsis because Checkmate is supposed to be Black Label, and Black Label is supposed to be not in continuity. But then the label said this, like in the Checkmate, that this may change to DC Universe as you know it. And I was like,
I'd be cool with that.
It's in continuity.
Yeah.
Does that mean Swamp Thing is going to show up in Nice House on the Lake? Batman's going to show up on Nice House on the Lake?
That'd be sick.
Yeah. I'm down. That's another book that mentioned Swamp Thing.
I wasn't able to get Swamp Thing. I keep hearing so many good things, though. I wish I jumped in it. But
I have access to all the Marvel books, and I probably only read like 3 of them.
You know what the sad thing is?
That's bad.
I
read like 12 to 13 to 15 DC books a week.
This is the best. The best Marvel book, hands down, is this.
It's one of them for sure.
Strange, yeah.
I like Strange Academy. I like
Hellions is
Daredevil.
Yeah,
I gotta get back. See, I was liking the X books, but then I got off because there's so many of them. But I want to get back on because I like Hickman. I like this run. I think it's fun.
He's a long game, bro. People just got to be patient because, like, when he did Fantastic Four, he did Avengers, he did like a minimum of 2 to 3 years on that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, 4 around sometimes.
And I'm hella interested in the Venom and Hulk swap, essentially. You know, Ron V coming to Venom and Donny Cates going to Hulk. Like, I'm gonna read the shit out of both of those books.
Ewing too, bro.
I don't even pick up Marvel books. Like, I pick up Alien. That's about
Alien. I like Alien.
Yeah, but I love Alien.
Trav mentioned this earlier that it could have been a little bit. It would have been cool to see Ron V go to Hulk, just because I think he would have made that.
Yeah, the lore of the character. Yeah. I get that. It'll be interesting with Venom for sure, though.
It's weird with 3 writers, though. I wonder how that's gonna go. Because honestly, just give me Ron V on that fucker, man.
I think
they're right?
They're using L. Ewing to do like plot, big picture shit, and like Rom's gonna be doing like the character dialogue.
So it's just
that's probably like Al Ewing will probably be like setting up the stuff for like crossovers and stuff and that. So like. Ron V can just focus on the single story.
I mean, you guys ever read Immortal Iron Fist? Because it started off with like Brubaker and Matt Fraction, and eventually it was just Matt Fraction writing the shit, you know. So
Did
you read that last Venom issue?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, what did you think of it?
I heard
gonna-
about it though.
Yeah.
I heard about it. I heard it.
Yeah,
I
I think we'll see. I mean,
it was.
sure.
I'll
was
give it.
good.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
definitely give it a
Blew
shot.
me
Dylan,
away.
bro.
It
we're
was
probably gonna
intense.
pick up. I guess Rom's gonna pick up where that left off. Maybe I don't know. I don't know if he's gonna do a different story.
It didn't
Well,
blow me
it's
away
called
like I
The
wanted
Hulk.
it to.
It's not the Incredible Hulk. It's just Hulk, isn't
Hulk,
it?
yeah. It's not Immortal Hulk anymore. I think it's gonna be going to Hulk, and I think Immortal Hulk is stopping.
Yeah, it's just gonna be Hulk. But I thought Venom was good. I thought it should have been a little bit better, but I think it's really more of a footnote to end it, to just end it, and then kind of set up what. But to me, it didn't really set up much. I don't know. Maybe I didn't see
Dude,
it.
it's always hard to kill off a major villain in comic books or even in a movie. You know what I'm saying? Because even Thanos dying in the movies, I'm like, damn, that's how he went. Like I don't know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like even with this, with wow, on spacing. With Noel? I'm like, oh, that's kind of like he'll probably be back.
Right.
Yeah, I hope so.
But it's this comic books, man. No one's ever done.
I thought they were gonna go into the Maker stuff, but I'm guessing that's some future shit. Cause I was like, dude, when I see the picture of the Maker, I was like, dude, yeah, what happened to that? Like what happened to all that Maker stuff?
Oh yeah.
So maybe they're gonna touch on that in some future shit. Everyone's specking on Dylan, I guess now, but
strong name.
Everybody's specking on him, man.
They should restart the Ultimate Universe with some of the hot writers right now, like maybe like Ron V, L. Ewing, bring Dan Waters over if he could do some shit.
I could see it. I could see that's what they're probably doing because Al Ewing has done the Ultimates and people love him for his Ultimates run. So
that was such a solid run. I love that shit. Yeah,
I could see. I only read 2 issues of Guardians. I didn't really care for it though, so that's why I'm kind of nervous to see him go on Venom. I'm like, well, I can just take Round B, so I want to see what they do.
That's the best Ultimates, though, of course.
Yeah.
Yes,
this is what the MCU is based off.
But yeah, the blueprint, bro. That's the fucking blueprint. Yeah.
I just feel like sometimes these writers have too much, and then Immortal Hulk started to drown out a little bit because it's then he takes on 4 more projects. It's like Marvel works these guys too hard and has them just do too many cash grab stories and
like Empire, the event that no one asked for.
Yeah. They'll be like, oh, I got an idea for this issue, and they'll be like, well, let's turn that issue. That's a great idea. Let's turn that into a miniseries. No, it's just a one shot. No, we're gonna turn it into 5.
Yeah, we'll stretch it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, dude, get the fuck out of here. And that's why, I'm loving what DC's doing, man. They're killing it.
Yeah, Marvel's like a well-oiled machine. They know people are gonna buy Spider-Man, so they're just gonna pump it out. You know what I'm saying? They know there's those comic fans that will buy that book regardless if it sucks or not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I used to be that way, but then I was like, I don't have time or money to. You know what I'm saying?
Because I was so big. I'm so big into the Marvel movies. I was trying to give it a chance, and it's like, no, I'm a huge Batman fan. Batman takes the cake for any Marvel character. So, and dude, they're slaying it. Nightwing, Batman, the next Son, everything that they're doing, they're just really, building
I don't know if y'all know this. Nightwing's one of my favorite superheroes. So him getting an actual good book, because that book's been ass. The Grayson stuff. I hated it,
bro.
I hate Rick Grayson. I'm like, I hate this so much.
Did you ever read Taylor's Suicide Squad?
Yeah, that was fun.
That was so slept on, bro.
Tom Taylor, anything he writes right now, he's gonna kill it. He's gonna slay it. So
anything, man. That's why I wanted him to get his own Batman book, but I think he's doing
He's doing the Batman Detective. That's been pretty good.
Yeah.
But that's like a Elseworld,
Yeah. It's definitely been great, but I'm glad they gave him this because Nightwing deserves a good story. You know what I mean? He truly does. I'm bummed though I didn't pick up issue 1 of Robin because now I wish I got that. I am a Joshua. I ended up picking this over Robin. I think that it was the better choice to get this over.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, you gotta get Robin. We still got some of the shop.
Yeah, I was gonna say, they'll hook you up, bro.
Yeah.
Robin's dope.
Jay Slip, what did you want to give this out of 5 slips though, brother?
Okay.
You're good, Steph.
It's 4 you digs, it's 4.5 slips, and then it's 5 backlog bros.
Station. I like that.
Were you gonna say something, Steph?
Oh no.
He says he's agreeing, young man. He's agreeing.
Oh, okay. Got you. All right, so 4.5 slips. All right. Let's see.
What about you, young man?
Fuck it.
He's gonna give it a 5.
What did TM give it? 'Cause somehow I accidentally deleted it. He gave it a 5, didn't he?
Yeah, he got a 5. 5 slips.
Board, yeah.
That's I accidentally. When you said like 4 or 5 and then 4 or 5, or you confused?
He said 5 slips. He said 5 slips. I said 4 or 5 slips.
Yeah. And I'm gonna end it, and I'm gonna give it a 4.5, or a 5. I'm sorry, I totally.
You're giving it a 5?
I'm giving it a 5, bro, because there's nothing bad I can say about the movie, really, and I enjoy it so much. It's just so much fun. I can rewatch it anytime, anywhere, and it brings me happiness and cracks me up. All the jokes always land. All the jokes, no matter how many times I've seen it, the jokes always land. I think my friend smoked some nutmeg. I crack up so hard every time, man. I love it. So we'll give that. We got Steph for the 5, you digs. TM with the 5, you digs. J Slip with the 4.5, you digs. And me with the 5 slip. 5. I know. It's still stuck in my head. So we'll give that a average of 4.69, brothers. Woo!
Station.
Wrong
Well,
hand.
Let's see, brother Joe. 4 slips, 63 back, 69 bros. Hell yeah, brother Joe.
Did y'all bring show and tell down there?
Show a couple books or something.
All right.
You got.
I was just letting them get ahead. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some things, if they didn't have anything.
I am going to be going live here, like in the next hour, to do a 250 subscriber unboxing. I'll be unboxing.
Congrats,
this
brother.
Spawn figure.
Nice.
Whoa. What is that from?
It's Spawn Rebirth number 10. So if anybody wants to jump over and see me unbox this, I'm sure some of the Bad Batch members may pop in. Maybe Stefan might be joining me. It'll be a short live. It won't be too long because Spine Tix is coming on tonight.
Is that new, bro? Or is that an older figure?
That's old.
That's an older one.
Dude, that's sick. It looks new. I know it's new.
Throw it on the big screen. Throw it on the big screen. I can't see it. Yeah, that's nice.
Dude, it looks like one of the newer ones. Or is that more of a statue?
It's more of a statue.
Nice cod piece.
Right.
And then it has
the cod piece for days. That sucker looks good with that big ass gun. Oh man.
So
Todd's doing another Kickstarter. I don't know if y'all saw that.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna do it. This book, I did a short review on. It'll be popping on my channel eventually. This is a really good read. Thanks to Eric Durant, who sent me an A-OK and sent me this. Book. I never actually would have read it if it wasn't for that. And I fell in love with it. I picked up the next issues, and I'm going to be delving more into that. Some more trade paperbacks I've recently got.
Man. Station.
You're going down the hole. Yes. I love it.
Hickman.
Yeah.
That's Hickman goodness right there.
Yes, sir.
So I haven't read it yet. I think I'm waiting to get through the rest of the Spawn Compendium. I think I only have 9 more issues left of the Spawn Compendium.
Oh, wow. You've been blowing through that.
Yeah, the compendium's like 50 issues, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. I got that one. I got the first one.
And I haven't been picking up Marvel, but I've been picking up trades. So I picked up Zdarsky's run on Daredevil.
That shit's fire.
And
I got like the first 30 issues.
I don't know if anybody's read this, but the artwork in it is amazing.
I've never even seen that. That's interesting.
I picked it up for like $8, so I was like,
huh.
Chip Kid. And
It's
then
like a nice black and white detective story.
the last thing I picked up, I get a lot of hate for it because from Brandon from Comics Kings, who is actually sitting down with Alex Sinclair right now on YouTube.
Ask Alex Sinclair what he thinks of Jack Kirby.
Yeah.
Chill.
Daredevil by Kevin Smith and Joe Quesada.
Ah,
Nice.
So it
understood
has,
that reference.
Oh, nice, bro.
It has Guardian Devil by Kevin Smith and Joe Quesada. Then it has Parts of the Whole by David Mack and Joe Quesada. Then it has Gunplay by Joe Quesada and Jimmy Palamotti. So
Nice.
Quesada
That's it.
killing on art.
I guess I did come prepared.
Nice. Steph, you got a couple books you want to show?
I mean, I might read pile what I was reading
Hey,
today.
dude, that's just so you can show something, my brother.
Just
Out of
got done
Body?
reading Out of Body.
Nice.
I enjoyed this quite a
Yeah.
bit. Yeah.
It was good.
Interested to see where it's going.
She got Mylars? What is that?
A few milers.
Nice. Big money.
Maniac.
Nice. Was that issue 3? Which one was that?
This is 5. Last one in the.
Yeah. I was kind of salty the way it ended, but they're doing more.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you saw that at the end of the book.
What's it called? Some in the Bronx.
Something Killer in the Bronx or something like that.
Looking forward to this.
That was an interesting read.
Was it okay?
Did you read that?
No, I haven't read it yet.
Okay, yeah, I won't spoil anything. Let me know what you think,
Okay.
though. It was
All right.
It was interesting. I want to read issue 2. I want to see where it goes.
And since Dylan rocked there, had the fire cover.
Nice.
I love that. That's my favorite cover.
Yeah, it's sick, man. That's Lee
It's
Weeks
so
too.
cool. I think that was done by Gary Frank, and I think it's Gary Frank and Anderson.
No, this one is Lee Weeks.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
It has, and Anderson must have done the colors.
The colors, yeah.
Is that just the cover A?
I think
No,
this is
I think
C.
that's cover C.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm a cover A guy.
I was debating on cover B and C. No, I always get
Except
cover
on
A.
Stray Dogs, I'm cover B.
Yeah.
I like all the covers for that one. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, dude,
I
I've
know
been
they
picking up.
are.
I picked up all of the new covers that are coming out too. Like I had to get the Scream one.
All the homage covers are.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
my
Brilliant,
Scream
bro.
one
You
was
can't.
sold out from. I couldn't get the Scream one. My shop said that was sold out. I only ended up getting the issue 1 and 2 because I was like, they all come out on the same day. I was like, why can't they spread them apart?
Oh, those are the second and third prints? Is that what you're talking
No,
about?
I think they were
Yeah.
the 4th print or the
It's like
third
multiple
print
printings
or
for
for like
different-
issue 3 and 4. I didn't
Yeah.
get the Midsummer and I didn't get the what was issue 4? The Psycho.
Thing, wasn't
I only
it?
got I got the Evil Dead and I got the Thing. I really wanted all 4, but I just couldn't. I couldn't swing it. So I was like, if I'm gonna get 2, I'm gonna get those.
That's what I did too.
Yeah, I'm excited for this.
Two I got because like I think they're.
I thought you told me that's all you got were the 2. You said you got all 4 now.
No. I got what you got. I
That's what I thought.
I skipped on the
Well,
Psycho
guys.
one and the Midsummer one.
Yeah.
But if once they come available, if I can grab them, I'm gonna grab them. But I pre-ordered the Psycho or not the Psycho, the Evil Dead and
Those are gonna be the most
Thing.
popular.
the Thing. Yeah.
It's an issue 1. Issue 1 is the Thing, and issue 2 is Evil Dead. So
Even though Midsummer does look really good and it's done by our girl Trish,
yeah,
that cover is sick. But it's just I've never seen Midsummer.
it's a really good
man.
movie. It's not even that. Like I wanted them all. I love Psycho and I love Midsummer. The Midsummer one wasn't the one I liked the least, but that's not saying much because I love them all. I was like, man, that's like 20 some extra bucks that day, same day from
For
what
a
I'm
book
gonna
you already have.
already. Yeah. So I was like, let me
You're buying
let
it for
me
the
just-
cover,
Exactly.
And
Even though I do adore the story.
they're gonna come out with a second or third print, second and third, maybe even print of issue number 5. That's not even out yet.
Yep.
Got to catch them all.
I
I'm
can't
gonna
wait.
get them all.
I can't wait for that Friday the 13th cover though.
Yeah,
And-
that's
and just so you
the
guys
normal
know,
cover.
the normal cover, like number one, the A cover is worth a lot more than anything because it is picked up. It's going to be an animation on Paramount.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be interesting.
Oh, so the A
Yeah,
covers.
I know. Trish did not want it to go to Disney. Like she does have a little bit of pull on
Yeah,
it, she
they
said,
wouldn't. But
um,
Disney's getting more lax. Like, I was surprised. Did you watch Loki episode 2?
yes.
Hell yeah.
They kind of did the whole like religion talk there, so I was kind of surprised they did that. So, or like existence talk.
Yeah.
I just thought it was interesting they did that on Disney because they're typically stray away from that kind of thing.
Right.
But yeah, that episode was dope.
It really, I can't wait, man, to really diving into that one. I really can't. I love
that
Owen
show.
Wilson in it.
Oh,
Owen
dude,
Wilson is
so
and him and all.
you haven't watched any of it yet,
What?
Loki?
Oh hell, I've seen both episodes.
Okay, I thought you said you can't wait to delve into it. I was like,
No,
oh, dude,
like
if you haven't
the rest.
watched it yet, wait until episode 3 comes out and then watch all 3 at once.
That's what I'm
all
saying.
I'm
I
saying.
can't. I wish, man, they released all 6, man, because I can't wait to dive deeper into it. Is what I meant to say. I said it weirdly.
I think this
But,
series, this one, and What If are the 2 ones that I was most excited for.
What if's gonna
Oh,
definitely tie into the whole multiverse aspect of it, like
I don't know though because it's an animation. I don't know how they're gonna play that.
I mean, it's just an alternate. They're telling the story just in animated form, like because they've had comic tie-ins to the movies and shit like that. I don't read them, but
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. You could be right. It's just I don't know how they would do that, but I guess different realities have different looks to them. Maybe
Yeah.
one reality is an animation reality. Who knows? They could do whatever. Like they can pretty much do whatever they want in that universe right now. If
You got there, Dylan. You got a slip?
Oh, I was just putting idle hands away.
Slip.
What do you got though, brother? What you got to show off?
You know I got that smoke.
Let's
You know I
see it.
can't come to the horror show just empty-handed.
Right,
Well-
you ain't been here in a while, so you better have some smoke.
I got
yeah.
this Kevin Bacon classic on 4K.
Oh, on
That's how
4K.
Kevin B.
Yeah, 4K. It's a weird stretch
Yeah.
for sure. This is probably the only one that I actually like out of all these damn
At
Kevin
least
I
it's
love
not the
that.
ones
Oh,
that
yeah,
kind of look
absolutely.
like
That's the-
penises.
I love
Um,
them all,
That'd be
bro.
weird to see on 4K.
My favorite Stephen King adaptation, Children of the Corn.
Wow. That's
Arrow.
That's a weird stretch, but I love that movie too. Linda Hamilton.
The old EC comics, they did them in a trade form, so it's
Yeah.
Nice.
very affordable because they only did like a hardcover of these, and the hardcovers are like $300 a pop. So if you
Ooh,
find
that's
these at your locals, it's only $20, and it comes with like
my
the first.
shop had one.
It comes with like the first 20 issues. So I'm excited to dive into this because I've never read any of the old school horror stuff. So
Nice. I got like 2 Tales from the Crypt single issues.
this is where Dylan's gonna geek a little. I got some new posters. I haven't hung them up yet
Nice.
because I wanted a weird stretch on Dylan.
Uh,
There's the Dawn of the
oh
Dead.
man, you got
Yeah.
the red art, red writing too.
Yeah, sir.
They got
Look at that.
one.
When there's no room left in hell, the dead will walk the earth.
Fire.
They got one where the writing is
I love that
like green,
poster.
and then they got the one with red. I love that red. I love them both, but that red looks. I've
So-
never seen the red.
Mondo is like an exclusive website. They do a lot of movie posters that are exclusive. And
Yeah.
this came through my shop, and I had to grip it. Monster Squad.
No,
That's
way.
fire.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
That's sick as fuck. Yo,
this is a whole squad.
that's nice, bro.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. This poster is very expensive. I got a really good deal on it.
How much was it?
I gave the guy personally. Like I asked everyone in the shop. I was like, "Do you want anyone want dibs on this?" I gave Robbie dibs first. He's like, "No, I don't want it." And I was like, "All right." I asked the guy how much he wanted for it, and he was like, "I'll take what I paid for it." I was like, "How much you pay for it?" He's like, $50. I was like, "Bet."
Nice.
The only sold listing me and Mike found online was like $500.
What?
Yeah, so I got that for $50.
Yeah, because they don't have a lot of monsters.
Yeah, once those Mondo's movie posters are very, very short print. So I don't know how many copies of that poster there are in the world, but I would say maybe,
Less
200 to 300.
Right.
Yeah,
Wow.
and that's a dope ass cover. So I'm
Tomorrow,
excited.
right?
I'm eventually gonna have a movie room in my house, and so I'm gonna hang up all my posters in the movie room.
Yeah,
But I'm getting a collection of them going. I have some of them hung up,
that's
obviously
sick,
behind
bro.
me. But yeah,
That's sick.
Yeah, I would like to get some movie posters too. They're, like,
you can get a really like that Dawn of the Dead one. I got it for $10. Like
Yeah.
you
Off
can.
eBay?
No, we have a poster guy that comes to the shop and like, we buy from a poster like a website or something.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'd like a Back to the Future one.
yeah, we have one of those. It's like $10. Yeah,
damn.
yeah.
Might have to give it. I might
I
have
know.
to order for a couple.
Our shop's legit, man. Like we have like a 2-story building. First story is all comic books, Silver Age, modern, back issues, toys, movie posters. Like we're the real deal. Like
That you
we've been
are.
open 25 years for a reason. Like I remember going to my shop when I was a kid. So it's
Wow.
See, I get
It's-
connected with all of these shops that are in the United States, and none of
and you can't. Yeah,
I'm
it's
just
a
like,
bummer. Bummer. I get it. Yeah, I get spoiled because like I never miss out on an indie book because like we always get it, like so.
Yeah.
I always feel bad for you guys when I hear like you missed out on something. I'm like, dang, that sucks, dude. Like
I was able to pre-order Something Is Killing the Children hardcover deluxe edition.
Yes, with the slip. It's got the slip, right? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I guess so. It must have the slip.
It comes with a slip cover, and it's got the mask.
Really?
Oh, I don't even know.
Yeah, I
what's
ordered
going
one
on.
for me too. I was like, I got to get that if it's got the slip.
Dang. Slip.
Yeah, it's got the first like 20 issues, and it comes with a slips cover with the mask that they all wear.
20. Wow.
Yeah,
It's got the first one. Damn. That's gonna be a beautiful hardcover.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be expensive. It's probably like gonna be like $50 or something.
Yeah.
But still, it's worth
Hey,
it.
I
Because
paid,
I'm probably never going to open back my issues up because they're all going up.
yours will
Yeah,
probably be
right.
like $40.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, mine doesn't have. It doesn't look like it has a slip, but sometimes
There's
my shop fucking.
There's one that comes with a slip. I don't know if it's something
I
different.
got this, and there was a bookmark like halfway into here, so somebody was reading it.
Oh, that's sketch.
So that's my comic book shop.
I'm sorry. Yeah, we don't do that. If someone orders something and it goes immediately held back for them because we have like a box system. So like you would all love to know you want to know what my box number is?
Yeah.
69, dudes.
69.
Yeah, my box number is actually 69. Yeah, so it's we just put it in the box for everyone, and no one ever touches or reads your book or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would annoy the crap out of me. Because you can
Oh,
tell,
yeah.
dude, like if you had this trade and like I read through it, you would be able to tell like my finger marks, you know what I'm saying? So like
Right.
that would annoy me if there was someone's bookmark in it.
That's crazy, man. Wow.
Caps.
All right. Was that all you had to show, brother? I figured
Yeah,
it
that
was.
was it. Yeah.
Let's see. I don't got
What you
much,
got?
man. Next week I'm gonna have a couple more things because of the Amazon Prime sale. Because I really haven't been able to order anything. I've been so broke. But I got a couple of things I can show.
I feel that.
There you go. Did you see this? Hold on. I think I showed this last week, but if not, whatever. I need something more to show. Needful Things, Stephen
Nice.
King adaptation. I love this movie. It's a Kino Lorber release. Really nice Blu-ray. It was like 25 for the longest, and it dropped down to like 15. So I grabbed that. I had to grab it because I've been meaning to get that one. Hey, what's up, Justin Birch, my brother? Good to see you. I think I never showed this one off, but the out of print Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers.
No.
This is like the fourth greatest B movie of all time. This is a goofy one, but it's got Linnea
Stretch.
Quigley. Yeah. Robbie's trying to get this one signed by Linnea Quigley.
I know we're gonna go see
That's
him in October or whatever, November, whenever that is.
Yeah, that's what he was saying. He's like, I'm trying to get my Linnea Quigley merch up.
I don't care about any of that. I'm just trying to get Bruce Campbell to sign all my stuff.
Yeah, that's it. I gotta get my Army of Darkness Scream Factory signed. You lucky son of a bitch. You're like, I'm getting the slip signed.
Oh, I'm 100%. You already know.
You're gonna sell it too.
Dude, I think I'm gonna bring my Victor Crowley and get Kane to sign it with Adams on it.
That's what I want. I want to. Oh yeah, because you got it signed by Adam. I want to get it signed by Adam and Kane. But yeah, dude, that would be. Would you sell it though? Because you said when the 4K comes out, you're gonna sell it.
Dude, I've been struggling with like the whole Blu-ray 4K thing, and I'm more of a Blu-ray fan because the options are way cheaper. Because 4K is so expensive. Like it ends up being like $15 more. Yeah, but I had the setup for all the 4K stuff, so it's just I don't know. Dude, I got John Wick 1 through 3 on Blu-ray for like $15, but the 4K is like $45.
Yeah.
So it's like, dude, I'm gonna get the Blu-ray. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's like only certain things, like that really you feel like you really want to watch it on 4K, and maybe if it's only like $1. Sometimes I've seen like Saw, like the Saw 4K was like $13, so I was like, fuck it, I'd love to have Saw on 4K because the Blu-rays were never like that amazing. But I was bummed because I bought it and it won't play on my Xbox, so I ended up sending it back.
It's those Marvel movies you want to watch it in 4K. Like, dude, like Mandalorian Mandalorian in 4K is freaking gorgeous.
Oh my god! Did they release a box set for Mandalorian?
Oh, I don't know, but when you stream it on Disney Plus, it's in 4K.
Right.
Yeah.
I want to own that shit. I also did, dude. This dropped down to like $11, so I had to grab it. The Halloween Steelbook. I love this steelbook.
Nice.
It's a really nice steelbook. So I already own like the regular Blu-ray, but freaking so cheap, man. And I thought this might have been out of print. I don't think it is, but it might go out of print one day because the dimension stuff is really fucking tricky. Like you can't get Halloween H2O on Blu-ray, you can't get Halloween Resurrection on Blu-ray, and you can't get Halloween Curse of. What is it? The Curse of Michael Myers.
Curse of Michael Myers.
Yeah. Wow. The unrated producer's cut is going for like $60 right now because that's out of print. So I was like, might as well grab this for cheap as fuck before it goes out of print next year or something. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm a big fan of those movies, and it's got the 4.5-hour documentary on here, bro.
Jesus.
So, yeah, it's worth it to me just for that. There's commentaries. Deleted scenes with commentaries, alternate ending with commentary, bloopers, the many masks of Michael Myers, reimagining, Halloween, meet the cast, casting session, Scout Taylor Compton screen test, and then Michael Lives, the making of Halloween, a 4.5-hour documentary by Rob Zombie. I wish they did one for Halloween too, but yeah, I had to snag that up. And I'd already shown I got Silver Coin issue 3. I love this cover too, by the way. Yeah. I love that cover. The Death Rattle. I'm a big Ed Brisson fan too, so I don't know. I did really enjoy it.
I like that cover B for issue 2, where he's wearing the mask and he's got the
the little variant.
Yeah.
Nice.
Bro, I'm looking at your pops in the background. You got some expensive pops. I don't know if you know that or not.
Yeah.
No, I don't. Which one?
Some of those are like, dude, the Killer Clowns. I sold my Killer Clowns, bro. Like, I didn't want to, but I wanted some extra money for some movies, and like I got like $100 for the what's his face? Not the Walmart exclusive.
The exclusive. Mine, dude. I have that same one, and it doesn't have the Walmart sticker. I got that like off Amazon, bro. Like, I don't know why it says it's a Walmart exclusive because it's exactly the same as what. To me, I thought that was common. I don't know. That one's weird. But well, how much you got? 100 just for the Slim?
Yeah.
With that's what his name was, Slim. I think I know exactly. It's got the. It was a GameStop exclusive.
Jeez.
Yeah. No, I'm sure I got some, but the ones that I want to get rid of aren't worth shit, and the ones that I like don't want to get rid of are worth the most.
Just
But
look
I
them
know
up on Comics Price Guide. That's what we use at work.
Oh, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, for Pops. Or not
Okay.
they do it's a Pops Price Guide, sorry. There is a Comics Price Guide though.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, Pop's price guide. I used to have the app for that. Yeah, I'm sure I got a couple that are worth. I just I had one that I sold for the dude. So I had this one. It was from the Clone Wars. It was what was it? It's Rex. Is it Rex Wilson or whatever? Captain Rex.
Captain
You guys know
Rex.
that? And so there was one where he has his actual like helmet on, and it was a Hot Topic exclusive. And when the show, I sold it like a couple years ago for like $60. To me, I was like, dude, I spent $12. I was like, that's some good money. You know what I mean?
Profit, yeah.
Dude, it goes for a few hundred. It was like three. When the Clone Wars final season came out, it was at like 300 to 400. I'm like, dude. And I sold like I was so bummed because I would have sold that motherfucker on the spot for 300. You know,
Yeah.
for a pop that was like $12. Like what? Crazy.
Yeah.
Some of that shit goes nuts because
I think me and Robbie are similar in this way. Like if I have something that's stupid expensive, I don't hold on to it. Like I was one of the first guys to sell my Venom 1 through 20 run. I got like $300 for it. I was like,
really?
Yeah,
I'm gonna get the omnibus for that anyways, because like I love that Donny Cates like the early stuff. So I was like, I'm selling the shit out of this. But a part of me is kind of like maybe I should have held on to the first Knoll because you know once they do a movie. But at the same time, I'm like, it's just sitting in my closet.
That's where it fucks me up. Where
you know,
like,
you gotta weigh the pros and cons. With everything.
See, I would have sold my Venom 3 third print, but I was like, I wanted to make as much money on because it's one of my favorite books. So I was like, if I'm gonna sell it, I want to get it at the peak. And now I think I missed the peak. You know.
Well,
I think
you might want to get it graded.
Yeah, that's what everyone would say.
Graded makes it like stupid money.
Yeah. I've never done that though, so I'm like nervous.
Does it really take 6 months? Me too, bro. I've never.
I'm so nervous.
I think right now, like everything's so backed up because like I don't just do comics. Like I'm a big Pokemon fan, so like I have some graded Pokemon cards.
Right.
Like here's the one that's right now. It's like it's a Gym Mint 10, but like you have to like the process right now because like. Everyone wants to get their stuff graded and everyone wants to, you know, make the most money. Like they're just so backed up. CGC's backed up, PSA's backed up. So like it's unfortunate, but if you're willing to wait, I mean, I think if sending one of like just depends on the book, like sending a first appearance of Knoll, that's probably worth the wait.
Because it only
you gotta do it with somebody you trust too.
Yeah.
It only took like a month for my book to be shown, like for them to send me back an email and say like, they got them. So I could be turnaround time might not be 6 months anymore.
Yeah.
And I know Bobby's been waiting for a while, but
see that's the way to do it is, you know, you get the most bang of grading yourself, but like I'm so weird. Like I'm like, dude, I'll be the guy that my stuff gets stolen at the post office, you know,
or the page fucking
or it takes a month to load that it even got there. I'm like, bro, like that would give me so much anxiety. Yeah,
right. You're like literally
before you do that, send it to get. Don't use CGC's pressing and cleaning services like. The Rogue, that's who I use. The Rogue, I sent my stuff to him first, and then he sent it to CGC.
See, we have a guy who actually does that.
I'm gonna get.
Oh no,
we have a guy who cleans and presses our stuff for us at our shop. So
lucky.
Yeah, come to Alabama, man.
Do you guys have a service where your shop will send it out to get graded yourself? Because I heard that some shops will like clean it and then they can send it out. I think don't quote me on this. I think they'll do it. They'll send it for you, but they get a certain cut off of whatever the total value is, whether it be like 10 or 5% or something like that.
Right.
Since they're taking all the risk of sending it and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But we've sent off people's books. Like I know recently we sent off like first Deadpool, first Harley Quinn, a lot of big name stuff. Dude, we just got the first, like we bought a first Black Panther, which was fucking
Nice.
dope.
Really?
It was like an 8.0 too.
Wow.
So what's that?
Holy
Fantastic
crap.
Four.
Fantastic Four, it's those low number ones. I don't know, but it's got
55?
him. It's got him on the cover, right?
Yeah,
And to see that book in such a high grade, it was.
clean.
I've
yeah.
seen the craziest books come to the shop, man. Amazing Fantasy 15.
Bobby-
I held it in
Bobby's
my hand.
Bobby's in the
You
chat.
had
So
a
we can just
Amazing
ask him,
Fantasy in your
what's the
hand?
issue, Bobby?
Oh yeah,
So you can.
which issue was it? I'm not sure, but yeah, like you're like, dude, I'm holding this book in my hands. It's like at least 20 grand. You know what I'm
History,
saying?
bro,
Like
yeah.
you're like, what
Yeah.
in the world, dude? Yeah,
Holy crap.
comic books be wild, bro.
Yeah, especially your shop. You guys got a nice big shop, so I'm sure you get a lot of good stuff
Oh
coming
yeah,
through.
yeah,
Oh,
yep, for sure.
Before we start getting ready to get out of here, TM, what you got going on? Because I know you got something headed coming up shortly here.
Yeah, I'm going to be doing an unboxing. Some of the Bad Batch will probably jump in. I sent them the link to jump in with me. I'll be unboxing this. Won't be that long of a live. Just kind of go through the features and that, and say thank you to everybody that has subbed up to me. And then tomorrow I'll be reviewing with Big Herm Collectibles on his channel, Loki.
Nice.
And on Monday, we'll be doing some more, I think it's 6 issues we're going to jump to doing on Monday of the Spawn Compendium. And then Wednesday, I have my sit down with Tomorrow Cinema. And of course, earlier that day, I'll be over on Instagram with Fable for #BlameFableShow. And then I'll be on Tomorrow Cinema's channel that night because I'm hosting the interview portion of that show. We'll have D.P. Brown, Christopher Beck, Carla Nappi from Duplicant, and
Nice.
Charlie McElvey. So we have like 4 creators coming on the channel that night. We'll be joined by Sith Lord Lee, Big Herm Collectibles, Dank Comics, Comics X Kings, Brandon, and yeah, should be a fun
Hey,
night.
man.
Squad.
Staying busy, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
I love it.
that's what's up, brother. That's what's up. Always got some shit going, so definitely go check out my boy TM Nerdy if you haven't already, and go sub him up. I would tell you the same for Steph, but my man don't have the channel. When you making a channel, Link?
It's in the works. It's
Oh,
coming soon,
nice.
You've
Yeah.
been saying that forever,
There you
though.
I know.
There you go.
It's coming
As
soon,
long-
bro.
Hell
You gotta take the leap, man.
Right.
Hell yeah. Even if it's just
The
for
hardest
a
part.
once in a blue moon thing, just to have, just to fuck around once in a blue moon and get a
Don't
little
take the leap too
live
far,
stream.
man. It's like,
I'm gonna.
oh yeah, I'm just gonna
You
message
might.
5 creators and that. They're all gonna say no. They all come back saying yes. Ah, shit.
Yeah,
I
when
have
you
to
want to
actually
interview.
interview them.
Right. Or you just ignore 3 of them and interview the other 2. Yeah,
52? Sounds right.
yeah, I think so.
I was close. I said 55.
Yeah, follow Steph
69?
on IG.
Station tech. Thank you. Yeah,
Follow
missing link
Steph on
comics.
IG, no doubt.
Did you just say Station Steph?
It says Station Tacky.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to
I
keep
might.
I'm gonna have to keep y'all posted on next week's show because I gotta figure out what we're gonna review because Jay Slick will be out of town. Robbie's still out of town.
You know what the perfect movie to do at this moment in time would be a double feature, Maximum Overdrive
yeah.
and Langoliers, since Robbie's not here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have to pick something Robbie doesn't like. So any horror movies from the 90s, like he hates I Know What You Did Last Summer, so that's a good one.
Yeah. Or just
But don't do that one because I want to be on that one. Those are all one of my favorites.
any horror movie that's not Italian, and that doesn't take itself seriously, he might hate. No, just kidding. Yeah, we'll figure something out. That might be a good idea though, TM. I'll definitely keep you posted on that because Langoliers and Maximum Overdrive, that'd be fun. You a fan of those stuff?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, I'll keep you posted. Then maybe you two can join me for that next week.
All
I
right.
might ask, maybe see if Scarpad wants to join us next week for that one. Langoliers and Maximum Overdrive, yeah. I might, maybe that's. You guys are free next week?
Yeah.
Yep, I am now.
All right, then we'll probably, at least, I got Langoliers is long, remember. That was a TV movie. That's like probably like
Yeah, it
a
was.
couple hours long, but I'd be down for that. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Yeah. You guys able to access those?
Oh,
I think Maximum Overdrive is on Tubi. I don't know what
Oh,
Langoliers.
sweet.
I'm sure you
Tubi's
guys.
dope, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, we'll probably do that then next week.
That's a weird stretch. I like it though.
Yeah, Stephen King double feature, bro. Nothing better than that. I've been wanting to do that too for a while. Do some full moon double features and Stephen King features. So yeah, that's what I think we'll probably do is
Stephen King rules.
Maximum Overdrive and the Langoliers, because I guarantee Robbie won't be giving a shit. He might like
The only
he'll just be like,
the only one
oh,
I could see him having an issue with is that we did Maximum over.
that's the
Overdrive.
only one, and he'll be like, well, I didn't get to bash on Maximum Overdrive. Dang it. I don't think he loves the film. I think he likes the soundtrack maybe. But yeah, man. So Jay Slip, thank you for coming out tonight. It was awesome
Of course.
having everybody. I gotta thank everyone in the chat real quick before we bounce. We had Big Herm up in here tonight. We had Bobby D. We had John. We had Kirby. Let's see who else. Brother Joe. We had HK Wifey, aka Sheena, I believe. Isn't that what's her name? Sheena?
Yeah, Sheena.
We had Robbie up in here, even though he's long gone. And
Getting balls deep.
Taki, Chamorro, the Cerebros.
Solid crew.
We had Justin Birch up in here, Caps on Comics,
Kenny.
and Chad RCG, the Mastodon, Comics and Music. I think he might change his name a little bit. And we had my boy Taki, which I do think I said his name.
Yeah.
Thank you everyone for hanging out. It was awesome. Oh, you got the Friday? I think I got that one. I got that one signed by Kane Hodder.
Yeah, these two this week.
Nice.
So
Yeah, I
trying
got
to close the show.
I gotta get the Freddy one. But all right, guys. We will see you guys next week. Everyone have a great rest of your weekend and station.
Station G's.